Alright, this session I wanted to go over AWS locations. So from Rachel, she asked, can AWS calculate travel times or distance by road between 2 points? So there was an AWS service that was in preview for about 6 months back. So this one was Amazon Location or Amazon Location Service. So it looks like it has maps, place of indexes, route locations, geofencing, and trackers. So this one would fall under route locations or calculators. So this is I guess it's a pretty simple API to use. You just create some sort of calculator and you tell it what maps to use. I'll just go through it right now. So you just give it a name, description, that's optional. You've got 2 data providers. So this is for the maps that are going to be used in calculating the routes. So whatever these companies are, either ESRI or here. And then you just need to specify which one you're using it. Are you using it for simply simulated and sample location data? So if you click yes, so this is kind of saying that you're using for test and demonstration purposes only. And then if you click no, if you're using it for more a production use case. Okay, so we'll be using in a sample use case. And so it's just paying by request. So each API call or each time you want it to calculate the distance, then you pay for that usage. It's not overly costly. And then you just create the calculator. So I'll just show you on the RACQ account. So I'm actually on my own personal account at the moment, just to show you the interface. But I've noticed on the RACQ account, it's actually kind of blocked at the moment. So if you go into, I'm on the Discovery account, and you type in locations, you bring up Amazon Location Service, it'll end up giving you a black screen. So it looks like when you look in the developer tools and look at network, it looks like the RACQ firewall is actually blocking it at the moment. So if you can see the address, which is gateway.id.swg.umbrella.com, so that's actually the firewall. It looks like it's blocking a whole bunch of packets. So that's why I just brought up my personal account, which was here, just so you can see what it looks like on the interface. So this is the Sydney region. It's generally available now, so you can use it. It's not under preview anymore. So if you really want to invest time into it, we can build out a solution. Okay. That aside, even though it's blocked here, you can use the command line interface. So can I make this bigger? Okay. So you can run AWS commands here, and here I've logged into the Discovery development account, and these are the list of all the S3 buckets, and you can run commands. So here's a few commands that you could run. So AWS location, create route calculator, calculator name. So I'm calling it example calculator. I'm using the ESRI mapping, and then request-based usage. So that was the first option, saying that I'm going to be just using test cases. And this is just a random tag value. Then secondly is when you want to calculate a route between 2 locations, you run this command, you tell it which calculator to use, and then you provide the long and lats. So these are the 2 different position locations. And you just send that in and it'll give you some output. And then lastly, we'll just delete the calculator. Okay, so I'll run this. And this, actually, I'm going to need to bring up Bash instead. just because I've got my commands running over multiple lines. Okay, so here you can see that it said it's created a calculator. It's given me the calculator ARN and when it was created. So now I should be able to run this command. And that should give me some feedback. So what it's done is given me a whole JSON payload back saying this is the distance, the duration in terms of seconds, end position, start position, and then it gives you the coordinates of the different key points in terms of mapping locations of where it needs to go. That's its journey. So these are the steps. That's position 1, position 2, and it outlines all these different positions, the coordinates of its journey from A to B. And so here it's got the summary telling you the map, distance 31 kilometers, how long, so that's 2,364 seconds. Not sure what that is, but yeah, so obviously you'd have to pull all of this into whatever application you have and then start parsing it and processing that data. And then lastly, once you finish, you can run this and then that should simply delete the calculator. All right, pretty short one, but that's it. Thanks.